Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers are in for Thursday, July 31, 2025. Fans can expect Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlin Brown, to get suspicious of Lee Finnegan, Naomi Masduda, Nick Marone, Jack Wagner, gets into a fight with Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. Plus, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, gets nostalgic. After the fashion show, Brooke and Ridge had pictures taken by the press. Brooke played along for a little bit. However, after a reporter asked about Ridge and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, engagement, Brooke took off. Ridge raced after her, and she was finally fed up and brutally honest. The on and off dynamics are killing her, and she can't go through it anymore. Brooke felt compelled to leave, but Ridge wouldn't let her. Now Brooke will think about all the memories associated with Italy. Nick just happened to catch a ride to Capri to find Brooke. However, Eric Forrester, John McCook, declared that Nick was not welcome there. Nick isn't one to take no for an answer. Then it is teased that Nick and Ridge will get into a fight. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Thursday, July 31 reveal that Sheila will suspect that Lai is hiding something about Luna. The waitress tried to say a final goodbye, but Lai told her the service had already been handled. That's the same thing Lai said after John Finnegan's Tanner Novlin fake death, too. Sheila can't even get the location of where Luna is buried. That alone is making her suspicious. The more that Sheila thinks about it, the more she realizes that Luna might not be dead at all. Despite Deacon's feelings for Luna, he knows that Sheila is grieving. Deacon will try to be a good husband and support his wife during her mourning. However, it won't be easy for Deacon, especially since Luna was the one who killed Tom Starr, Clint Howard, and Paul Hollis W. Chambers. Deacon was close to both of those men and couldn't bring himself to look at Luna as anything other than a cold-blooded killer. There should also be some news on Liam Spencer's, Scott Clifton, recovery. Finn is investigating, but Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, has already made some sloppy mistakes. In the Thursday, July 31 episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, three parallel storylines converge into a day of suspicion, confrontation, and bittersweet nostalgia. Sheila senses something's off with her precious son. Nick makes a bold move that could change his destiny, and Brooke drifts down memory lane with tears, wine, and a haunting confession. Scene 1. Sheila's gut feeling doesn't lie. At Il Giardino, Sheila Carter wipes down the bar with just a little more intensity than necessary. Deacon notices. "You're gonna wear down the varnish, Sheila." But she isn't listening. Her eyes are glued to the patio where Finn is on a call. His voice is calm, but his hand is shaking. Sheila clocks every nervous twitch. "That's the third time he's come by in 2 days," she murmurs. Deacon raises an eyebrow. "Your son checking in on his mom isn't exactly a crime," she glares. "It's not me he's checking on, it's Luna." Deacon tilts his head. "You still think she's hiding something?" Sheila nods, eyes narrowing. "Ever since that girl woke up, Finn's been like a shadow, hovering, watching, talking to her when no one's around. And every time I walk in, they go quiet." She wipes the counter again. Her mind flashes back to the moment Luna came out of her coma. She'd stared at Finn for a long, confused moment, too long, and the look in his eyes wasn't just relief, it was fear. Deacon leans in. Maybe she remembers something, maybe too much. That's all Sheila needs to hear. Her instincts are on fire. "If that girl knows something that could hurt Finn, or me," Sheila whispers, "I'll find out, and I'll stop it." Scene 2. Nick's showdown at Forrester. At Forrester Creations, Nick Marone storms through the design office like a man on a mission. Carter is right behind him. "Nick, you can't just barge in here. This isn't Marone Industries," Carter says. "I didn't come to play CEO," Nick retorts. "I came to speak to Ridge." Ridge appears from the hall, arms crossed. "You've been in town 2 minutes and already causing drama," Nick smirks. only because you give me reasons to. Tension builds like a pressure cooker. Nick throws a folder on the table. A new distribution deal. International. Italy, France, even Australia. My contacts, my terms. Ridge flips through it quickly. It's legit. Impressive, even. And you're just offering this out of the kindness of your heart. Ridge asks suspiciously. Nick shrugs. Call it reparation. Maybe I'm tired of being the family screw-up. Maybe I want my son to see me do something worthwhile. A long silence. Carter is visibly impressed. Ridge, however, isn't ready to roll over. You want back in the fashion world, fine, but you're not stepping over me to do it. Nick smirks. Then move out of the way. Before Ridge can fire back, Brooke enters the office. Perfect timing. Is this what we're doing now? She says, scanning the tense standoff. Business warfare in the middle of a fashion house. Ridge softens slightly. Nick brought a deal. Brooke eyes him. And you brought a storm. Nick nods. Storms clear the air. Sometimes that's the only way to see the truth. Scene 3. Brooke's memories, Ridge's confusion. Later, Brooke is alone in the Forrester mansion, wine in hand, flipping through old photo albums. A rare quiet moment. Her fingers hover over a picture of her and Ridge from their third wedding. She sighs, her voice cracking softly. How many times have we tried this, Ridge? How many times did I believe it could last? Flashbacks blend in, passionate kisses, fights, tearful reunions. Her thoughts drift to Nick too. His crooked smile. That boat on Catalina Island. The moment she thought maybe, just maybe, he could give her something Ridge never could. Peace. Katie arrives, sensing something's heavy in the air. You okay? She asks gently. Brooke nods, then quickly shakes her head. No. Yes. I don't know, I'm just remembering. Katie sits beside her, spotting the picture of Nick. He's stirring up more than business, isn't he? Brooke smiles sadly. You don't forget a man who challenges you. Nick made me question who I really was. Katie's eyes widen. Are you thinking about going back there? Brooke hesitates. No. I don't know. I just know that I'm tired of chasing Ridge like a schoolgirl. Maybe it's time I stop waiting for destiny and start making a choice. Katie grips her sister's hand. Then choose yourself first. Scene 4. Sheila eavesdrops and learns too much. At the hospital, Finn and Luna are behind closed doors. Sheila, under the guise of dropping off flowers, makes her way into the corridor. Inside the room, Finn paces nervously. Luna watches him from the hospital bed, eyes sharp. You think I don't know what's going on, Finn? Luna says. Finn stops cold. What do you mean? Luna's voice drops. I know someone tampered with my medication. I just don't remember who. Finn swallows hard. But I saw your face when I woke up. You looked like you'd seen a ghost. Outside, Sheila hears every word. Her eyes flash. I don't think it was my mom, Luna says softly. I think it was someone else. Someone dangerous. Inside, Finn kneels at her bedside. You don't have to worry. I'm protecting you. Outside, Sheila mutters under her breath. What the hell are you hiding from me? Finn as she ducks away just as a nurse walks by. But it's too late. Sheila's gears are spinning. And when Sheila Carter starts to suspect you're the liar, all bets are off. Scene 5. Nick confronts Brooke. Old flames never die. That evening, Nick finds Brooke in the Forrester garden, still sipping wine under the stars. He joins her without invitation. Still tastes the same. He asks, eyeing the wine. Still as bitter and sweet as ever, Brooke replies. They share a long look. You always did love your late-night brooding, Nick jokes. And you always knew when to show up and ruin it, she teases. But then the moment shifts. He leans forward. I know this town has a short memory, but I haven't forgotten what we were, Brooke. We had fire. We had something that was real. Brooke looks away. And we also had lies. And pain. Nick softens. True, but we also had honesty. You knew who I was, rough edges and all. Silence. I'm not saying I came back for you, he continues. But I'm not saying I didn't think about it either. Brooke's heart pounds. It's been years. But something in his voice, his presence, rattles her. I can't go backward, Nick, she whispers. Who said anything about going backward? He replies. Maybe this time, we move forward. Scene 6, Ridge sees the cracks. Back at Forrester, Ridge can't sleep. He stares out the office window, glass of scotch in hand, and flashes of Brooke's face swirl through his mind. Then Nick's words come back. Maybe I'm tired of being the family screw-up. He pulls out his phone. No message, no call. He scrolls through old pictures. Brooke smiling on the beach, the Eiffel Tower behind them. But before he can make the call, Carter walks in. Couldn't sleep either? Ridge says dryly. Carter nods. Nick's deal, it's airtight. It would open doors we've been struggling to knock on for years. Ridge sighs. He's always been smart. Arrogant, but smart. Carter waits. And Brooke? Ridge doesn't answer. Instead, he downs his drink and looks out the window again. She said she was tired of chasing dreams, Ridge says quietly. Carter nods. Maybe it's time you do the chasing. Scene 7, Sheila's plan takes shape. Back at Deacon's place, Sheila paces like a caged animal. He knows something. Finn's hiding something about Luna. Deacon warns her to calm down. But Sheila is done playing nice. If he's covering for someone who hurt her, if he's covering for lie, then I'll burn this whole hospital down. Deacon gasps, you can't. I'm not going to literally burn it, Deacon, she snaps. But I will find out the truth. I will protect my son, even if it's from himself. Sheila sits down, takes out her phone, and opens a recording app. Let's see how much the hospital cameras remember, or better yet, who else was there that night. She presses a button and starts her descent back into the underworld. A mother's protection, a criminal's instinct, a psychopath's resolve. Brooke makes a late-night confession that leaves Nick speechless and Ridge worried. Luna begins to piece together her memories, and what she finds could shatter everything. Sheila plays dirty to uncover what really happened, and Finn may be forced to choose between his Hippocratic oath and his mother. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our BOLD and BAVTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.